One characteristic of life is growth. Basically, if you're not growing, you're not alive. You know, plants, everything. There should be movement, there should be progress, there should be growth. If you're not moving, if you're not growing, then you're not alive. In today's gospel, Jesus talks about a man who had a fig tree in his orchard, and he was basically observing the same thing. The man, the fig tree has been there for 3 years, but it has not bore any fruit. He looked around, up, down, left, right, front, back, but he couldn't find any fruit. And he decided to just cut it down. I mean, it's just occupying space, utilizing the soil, but it's not bearing any fruit. So it's as good as dead weight for him. Now the gardener replied, "Why not leave it up to this year? I'll fertilize it, I'll till the ground, and maybe it will bear fruit. But if it does not, then I will cut it. Feel free to have it cut." Brothers and sisters, that might be you. You know, you might already be in your 11th hour, meaning you might, perish tomorrow, tonight, and this may be your last chance to bear fruit and show that you are alive. But how do you fertilize your life? You know? Jesus tells us you go to the desert, just as Moses did with the Israelites, just as Jesus did. He went to the desert. It sounds contradicting, right? Desert doesn't have water. But we are not growing our bodies. We are not growing plants. We are growing our souls. And our souls need spiritual water. And what do? In the desert? You empty yourself. Because unless you empty yourself, God cannot come in and fertilize your soil, to till your soil, and hopefully bear fruit. Some may say, "Volt, that's too hard." You know, uh, maybe for people like me who are attached to chocolate, they might say, "Volt, that's like hell on earth. I mean, I can't live without chocolates." You know, but just as the fire of God did not consume the bush that Moses saw, the purification that God is calling us to empty ourselves by coming into the desert of our lives, by letting go of things that instead of help our fig tree grow, instead kills it. It will not kill us, and instead it will make us grow. It might feel painful, but in the long run, it's something that will make us bear fruit. You know, and why would we not want that fire? You know, I submit, brothers and sisters, that we go into our deserts with open hearts and let the burning fire of God fuel us and be like rockets that can reach the sky. Because it will not consume us, but instead fuel us. Otherwise, we can just remain a dead weight on the earth, who will eventually be cut down because there is no use